this business idea I would like to share with you today. So if you don't mind, could you be my shark tank? I know there's an Australian one called Dragon's Den or something. Can you be one of the sharks, a dragon? See if you are willing to invest in this brilliant idea. So, to start with the pitch, I think I should sort of tell you how I came with this idea before I actually tell you the idea itself. This idea came to me late at night. A pretty long time ago. I spent a lot of time. I invested a lot of my money into this idea, and by a lot of money I mean $0, which is quite a lot if you ask me. But I thought of this idea late at night. I woke up, I busted out of my bed with this idea. I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night. So I couldn't sleep for the entire night because I was too busy thinking of how great of an idea this was. So perhaps I should tell you what the idea actually is. And I will. But first, I do have another story. And that story is I made this. Look at how nice it is. This has nothing to do with the idea, but it's just I made it, some people call me the modern day Picasso, so it's a mason jar. Okay, not to get distracted by the mason jar. My idea is simply, in the simplest terms I can put, is, in those animes, and I think they actually have this in Japan, they have this maid service. So, basically, you can call a place up and you can request maids, and maids will come in with their Japanese maid outfit and clean for you. And I think some of the things are implied. So this sort of business is dedicated mostly towards the male demographic. So that's one part, so it's important that you know what that is. So the maids is one bite, and then my second bite is, of course, what I'm doing right now, ASMR. So we can perform a fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z and combine these two ideas together. And that is my business idea. It's clearly brilliant, probably one of the best business ideas ever made on the levels of innovation as Steve Jobs and the first iPhone. So, Mason Jar, cool. For anyone who's a bit slower in the audience, I could just explain it a little bit more thoroughly. Basically, my idea is that you can call my business, okay? And you can request a time slot, for example, an hour, and then someone with a maid costume will come to your house and clean your house while performing live ASMR for you. I mean, it truly is just a genius business idea. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates might want to invest on this business idea. This is going to be the next big thing. I was planning a bit on how I would do such a business, and then I came off my second revelation, my second big break, and that is tears. You're gonna have tears to any business, right? So let's add some tiers. My first idea for a tier, this is tier 1, the cheapest of the tiers, is to get a pre-recorded video sent to someone, maybe each month or each week. Still a little bit hesitant on the choice there. Then the second tier, and by the way, that pre-recorded video would be the same for everyone who chooses tier 1, so that one will be the cheapest tier. The second one will also be a recorded video. However, this time it will be more unique to the customer. The customer can request what they do, the triggers they use, the way they whisper, if they have some form of accent, perhaps a role play with the maid. So that would be tier 2. Then with tier 3, it will be a call. So it will be like a Zoom call, and you can have you can give her tips, the maid steps live, so you can watch her doing it live instead of it being a pre-recorded video with your requests, so you can make requests live. Fourth tier, I think, would be the house tier, where the maid comes to your house and you actually get to do it. So the fourth tier, you would come to the house. Then, I don't know, we can have a fifth tier in there just to keep it balanced. I don't know. You could just be straight up, I don't know, romantically involved or something. However, there was one issue that I ran into while I was thinking of this brilliant idea, and that is the demographics. So, what I'm really banking on here is the demographics for the maid services and the ASMR services being combined together. So, for the maids, let's just be honest, they're a bunch of simps. Anyone who's getting a maid is simps. So I have to get the simps to get on the service, but then I also have to get the people who enjoy ASMR on the service. Now, there was a slight issue here, and that is that the male simps and the majority of people who watch ASMR are actually quite different of demographics, because most simps are male who would get the maid service. However, most ASMR watchers, I don't know why I said it so weirdly, are female. I have already figured out a way to counterbalance this. And it is actually very simple. Instead of offering just female maids, I could just add maids of all types of demographics, races, ethnicities, culture, sexual orientation, body size. We will have it all. You know, if you would like a skinny, blonde lady, then you can have it. Or if you want, perhaps a African American male that may be of a larger size, a little bit on the chunkier side, let's say, then you can request it. So, there you go. So this way we can appeal to the most widest of varieties. With the tier system that I have is that that's Patreon. That's exactly what Patreon is. Patreon has the tiers, and I basically just stole that idea for my business. I didn't steal it. I came up with it on my own. I gotta avoid any legal issues here. this my full extent of my business idea. Leave in the comments below whether you would invest in this idea or not. I think it shows a lot of promise, almost too much promise. I'm worried that if I actually start this business that it could take over the planet and perhaps start the Armageddon, the apocalypse, and everyone will just be ordering ASMR maids, and I will become too rich, almost like Elon Musk with his billions upon trillions of dollars. Almost too much money. It does seem like a company Elon Musk would ironically invest in one. That's my investor. I gotta find Elon. Additionally, if you would like to work for my business, I need some workers. But that is my business idea. And with that explained, I don't really have anything else I want to talk about. A little bit of a shorter video now. I'm going to be trying to make some of my ASMR updates shorter and more to the point, believe it or not, since I've sort of been known to drag things out purposely. Just because I know most people don't even watch all the way through, and most people don't even watch my videos at all, and the channel is already dead, and it wasn't even alive, and whatever. It's not funny, I'm actually sad about it. So leave in the comments down below. I know nobody's gonna comment either, whether you enjoyed this shorter video. I put shorter in quotations. Also, leave in the comments down below any video ideas. So yes, I look a little bit on the uglier side in this video too. Whatever. I will see you next time. I love you enough to share this business idea with you in hopes that nobody steals it. No, don't steal this idea. This is my idea, and this video is proof of that. Also, enough to ask you to hire. No, I'm asking to hire you for me. Enough for you. Enough for me to hire you, for you to work for me, and perhaps invest in the business. That is it for me. I will see you next time. I said that twice. I love you. I said that twice again. Bye-bye. And also, like that, we are done with all the white shirts that I have, the plain white shirts. So, new shirts coming. Let's go. Okay, bye-bye.